Hi Aries, and welcome to Intuitive Collections. This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of March 24th through March 30th. Again, this is Intuitive Collections, and my name is Asia. I'm an intuitive empath, and I'm just going to kind of deliver the messages that I was received for you for the week. This is for Aries, but if this doesn't resonate, check out your moon and rising sign. And this also includes people who are Aries, moon, and rising. So I have to go through that spill every time I do a reading. Anyway, basically how I read readings is that this is the beginning of your week, and then it goes to the end of your week. I do have some oracle cards as well, just to deliver those messages, and it makes it a little bit more clear for me. So when I was shuffling your cards, I was thinking about you, and I know that we are in Aries season, so happy birthday. And it's actually not just your birthday season, but it's the beginning of the astrological new year. So it's beginnings for everyone in some way, somehow. And when I saw this, I was a little bit confused, and confusion may be a part of your week from the 24th through the 30th, because I see a whole bunch of swords cards. This is all about the mind, mentality, communication. And then we end with seeking clarity. And Aries, you're a vibrant sign. You're very action oriented. And you're fire sign. And as the season came, I thought, why isn't there at least one ace? Are we doing something? But this week is a week of reflection, of news, of gathering information, and then clarity. So what I'm going to do is go in from beginning to end. So first we start off with the Two of Swords underlined by the Strength. This is where that indecision comes in. Strength is about, Two of Swords about indecision, not having clarity, not seeing things straight. As you can probably see, she has a blindfold on and holding two swords. But then Strength comes in, and that's about trusting your intuition. It's like there's two blackbirds here, signifying that bit of darkness, that bit of seclusion and isolation. And then you have two eagles here saying that you are strength. You do have strength, but it doesn't come from outside. It comes from within. Trusting your intuition. I have to say that this week, you may be in your thoughts a lot, but that's not where you're going to find your answers at all. Let me backtrack, because when I shuffle your cards, at the bottom of the deck, I had the Page of Swords, which is a message that came in. That's why I think there's so much confusion, so many thoughts and stuff. Something that has come into your life. Someone has told you something. You've received some kind of news that has sparked the Empress, the Magician, creation, a new beginning. Okay? Something that has come in, it is your season. It is a season of new beginnings, but it's like you've received a message of you need to start something. And then that's when there's all this confusion of, well, does that mean I have to let something go? Does that mean I have to let someone go? Does that mean I have to completely change routes? And maybe it does. Let's go in further to the Seven of Swords, underlined by the Three of Wands. Seven of Swords to me is it could be about betrayal, someone stealing what's yours. But here, I think what it is escapism from those thoughts, from that indecision that you were having. With the Three of Wands, underline it. It's like this. The top is all a little bit negative and scary, but the bottom cards are telling you, this is your advice, you know that good things are coming. So don't escape from what you need to handle. If you need to speak to somebody and have, you know, a grown conversation with somebody. Say, hey, I found some things out that I'm not, you know, too happy with, and I just need to address this. Or if you're beginning something new, you know, gather more information on what you need to do and then move forward. But it's saying don't escape anything that you found out, because you know that that information that you've gathered, let me push these cards up a little bit, is beneficial to you and will bring you abundance. This could also be saying that you need to take what's yours because you've earned it. Okay, it is yours. I'm not seeing too much of love in this reading, I have to say, this week, which I'm a little bit surprised about. The only thing next we have is the Ten of Swords underlying the Two of Cups. So Ten of Swords is endings, conclusions, again, betrayal. Seven of Swords, betrayal. Ten of Swords, betrayal. Underlining the Ten of Swords is the Two of Cups. So we've gone from a place of indecision, escapism, to a place of endings. It has concluded. I almost feel like it could be somewhat of a tower moment, or something that maybe your intuition told you that this was coming and you just didn't want to face it. But it involves the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is usually a union of some sort. So I pray that this doesn't happen to those, but it may be, you know, the ending of a relationship. That could have been the message you received, is that, you know, some shady things were going on in relationship. You didn't want to acknowledge it, but then now you know it has to come to an end. And it doesn't have to be exactly that negative. Of course, I don't wish anything negative upon you, but this week is telling you that if you do receive any type of message, any type of information, you need to think about it, because it involves not just you, but involves someone else. Then we end the week off with the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. I love this. The Hierophant could be your priest, could be faith or religion, but I'm hearing counseling. Counseling, you go someone to counseling to figure out a way, the Knight of Pentacles, to move forward. You go you figure something out to move forward. It's like you need a plan to move forward. There's been a lot of information, discussion in your mind. It could be verbally communicating, and things may have ended, and you realize, okay, you're Aries. You're all about new beginnings. You don't have an issue with starting something new and saying, look, I recognize that this came to a complete halt and ending. I need to go to someone who is knowledgeable and figure out how I can move forward gracefully. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is practical, someone who takes their time, someone who gathers all that information that was from before and applies it and moves forward. But the Hierophant is someone who has all that information, who knows how to make those changes and how to basically like a leader, or what do you call those people? Not an idol, but a mentor. A mentor. Exactly, that's what it is. So overall this week, all I have to say, like I said before, clarity. That's what you'll get this week, and it'll be good. Clarity in, like I said, relationships, moving forward, finances, things like that. Is a truth that's coming out, and you need to rely on not just your information that's gathered, but the information of others. So I want to talk about your oracle cards that I pulled. This is beautiful. Beautiful deck. I am light. Today the light is within me. The light surrounds me. The light protects me. I remain light-filled and joyful, regardless of what circumstances arise. I am a diamond shining forth in all my splendor. I am worthy of the divine within me. You are light, Aries. You are a beautiful, bright light. That's all I can say. And you're the spark within all of us. But through all this indecision and thinking that you have to go through, you need to realize and come back into yourself, and through your intuition, prayer, guidance through others, that you can get through this. Okay? You can move through this. And it's like she's at the top of the stairs, an angel with light shining through her. And she's casting down light down through everything. I mean, you can get through anything, all this darkness that's around, but I think you're just going to have to come to a conclusion that you need a little bit of help and you need to seek guidance on it. And then I pulled a card from your spirit guides. It says self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. It's the inner voice that derails you through carefully woven plans. Again, all this thinking, all this indecision could cause self-sabotage, okay? Get out of your head. Don't worry about what people are talking about, what's going on. You don't want to sabotage yourself, Aries, okay? So I'm wishing you love and light for this week. I know. And I'm so happy that it's your birthday. I'm so happy that, gosh, Pisces season. I'm a Sagittarius, so Pisces season really affected me a lot. So I wish you the best of luck. I see nothing but love and blessings coming through this reading. And comment down below, what are your thoughts? This may not resonate until you go through the week. But once you do, you'll see that these messages apply. And comment down below, subscribe and like. And thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. Have a blessed one.